I carry the weight of my father's choices with me every day. He's the reason I couldn't have the happiness I wanted with you. And now I'm left with nothing but the remnants of a dream that was never meant to be. Every time I think about you, about what we could have shared, I'm reminded of the person who destroyed it all. My father took away my chance to be happy with you, and it feels like I'll never get that back. He wasn't supposed to be the one to ruin this. He wasn't supposed to take away my chance at happiness. But somehow, my father's interference has left me broken, unable to reach for the love I wanted with you. I look back and wonder how things could have been different. If only he hadn't stepped in, if only he hadn't manipulated everything, maybe we could have found a way to be happy. But now, all that's left is emptiness. The road to happiness with you was blocked by the very person who should have been helping me find it. My father's decisions have left me with nothing but regret and longing for a future that never came to be. I wanted to build a life with you, a future filled with love, but instead my father's influence destroyed everything. Now, all I can do is mourn what could have been. I'll never understand why he had to be the one to tear us apart. His actions took away the one thing I wanted most, the chance to be happy with you. And I don't know how to move forward without that dream. My heart aches for what could have been. I think about you and what we might have had, but then I remember him, and it feels like I'm standing in the ruins of something that was never meant to be. His presence in our lives was toxic. I thought I could escape it, but it followed me everywhere, right into the moments where I should have been happy with you. Now I'm left to pick up the pieces of a dream that was stolen from me. There were moments when I thought we could have everything: love, happiness, a future. But my father's actions cast a shadow over it all. And now I can't help but wonder if I'll ever get the chance to be happy again. He destroyed my trust, my happiness, and my future. All I ever wanted was to be with you, but his interference has left me broken, unsure if I'll ever have the chance to heal. The pain of knowing that my happiness with you was never truly possible because of my father's decisions is unbearable. It feels like I'm constantly fighting against forces beyond my control, and I don't know how to break free. I had dreams of a beautiful life with you, but those dreams were shattered by the one person I never expected to hurt me. My father's actions destroyed everything I ever wanted, and now I'm left trying to rebuild. There's no healing from what he did. His interference has left scars that will never fade, and every time I look at you, I feel the weight of those scars. My father took away my chance at happiness, and I'm left wondering if I'll ever be whole again. What we had was real, but it was also fragile. Every time I thought we were building something beautiful, my father's influence tore it down. Now I'm left with nothing but regret and a longing for something that will never come. I wish I could turn back time and erase the damage he caused, but I can't. And now I'm left with the consequences of his actions, trying to figure out how to heal from the pain he caused in my life and my love for you. There was always a wall between us, a wall built by the one person who should have been my protector. My father's interference crushed my chance at a future with you, and now I'm left trying to heal the pieces of my broken heart. The dreams we shared were real, but they were never meant to be. My father's decisions destroyed every chance I had at happiness with you, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to forgive him for that. Every step forward felt like I was walking in the shadow of my father's mistakes. His choices have left me lost, unable to fully embrace the love I had for you. And now I'm left with nothing but pain and regret. I wanted to be happy with you more than anything in this world. But my father's actions made that impossible. His interference is a weight I can never lift, and I'm left wondering if I'll ever truly be free. Every time I think about what we could have had, I feel the ghost of my father's influence. His actions have taken away everything I wanted, leaving me with a life filled with what ifs and should have beens. You didn't deserve the pain that came from my father's actions. I didn't deserve to have my happiness ripped away from me. But here we are, and I can't help but wonder if there was any way out of this trap he set for us. The love I had for you was pure, but it was overshadowed by the brokenness my father left in me. His decisions have destroyed the chance I had at happiness, and I'm not sure how to move forward. I've spent years wondering where everything went wrong, and now I realize that the person who should have protected me, the one who was supposed to guide me, instead destroyed my chance at happiness with you. The wounds go deeper than I ever imagined. The relationship I had with you should have been filled with love, joy, and warmth. But instead, it was shattered before it even began because of the broken promises and the toxic influence of someone who never should have had the power to tear us apart. I loved you, and I wanted to build a future with you, but the shadows of my father's actions hang over everything we could have had, casting doubt on every step we took together. It's a pain that never truly leaves. How do you move forward when the one person who was supposed to be your protector is the reason you can't have the happiness you deserve? My father's interference crushed my dreams, And now I'm left trying to rebuild a future that feels impossible. I keep thinking that maybe, just maybe, if he hadn't stepped in, we could have been something beautiful. But instead, his destructive presence tore apart the one thing I needed most, the chance to be happy with you. I wanted to love you without fear, without regret, but his actions left scars that I carry with me, and no matter how hard I try, I can't seem to escape the pain he caused. You deserve better than this. There was a time when all I wanted was a life filled with love and laughter with you, but my father's interference made it impossible to build that future. His choices have destroyed more than just my happiness. Every time I think about what we could have had, my father's influence creeps into my mind, reminding me that his actions robbed me of the chance to be truly happy with you. The weight of my father's decisions hangs heavy on my heart. They've stolen the joy I could have had with you, and I'm left with nothing but a longing for a life that might have been. I look at you and think about the possibilities, but then I remember the man who should have protected me, the one who sabotaged everything. My father destroyed my chance at happiness with you, and now I'm left trying to pick up the pieces. The connection we had was real, but my father's involvement twisted everything. The love I felt was tainted by his influence, and now all that's left are questions about what could have been. It's heartbreaking to think about all the love I could have given you, but it's like I'm walking through life with one hand tied behind my back, unable to fully embrace you because of the damage he caused. I never expected the person I trusted the most to become the reason I can't have the happiness I want with you. It's a painful realization, but I'm left fighting against the consequences of my father's actions. The road to happiness with you was never clear, and now I understand why. My father's shadow loomed over every decision, every dream. He destroyed my chance at the life I wanted with you. I don't know how to fix what's been broken. I don't know how to erase the pain caused by the one person who should have been there for me. His actions crushed my chance to be with you, and now I'm lost. We could have been happy, so happy, if it weren't for the damage he caused. His decisions and his anger have left a permanent mark on me, and I wonder if I'll ever be free from it. The love I had for you was real, but it was also fragile, and my father's influence was the wind that blew it all away. I wish I could go back and change things, but the damage is done. I wish I could tell you how much I wanted us to work, but the truth is, I was fighting against forces much stronger than me. My father's interference crushed my chance at happiness with you, and I don't know if I can ever heal. It feels like I'm always trying to outrun my past, but every time I get close to you, I feel the weight of my father's decisions pull me back. He destroyed everything I wanted, and I'm left picking up the pieces. I had dreams of a life with you, but those dreams were stolen by the very person who should have been on my side. My father's actions destroyed my chance at happiness, and now I don't know where to go from here. I wanted to love you with all my heart, but I couldn't. Not when every step forward felt like my father was pulling me back, suffocating me with his influence. His destruction of our future is something I can't undo. The wounds my father left are deep, and they affect everything, including my chance at a future with you. I wonder if I'll ever be able to heal enough to give you the love you deserve. I keep thinking about how things might have been, how we could have been happy, but it always comes back to him. His actions, his words, they've stolen my chance at a peaceful, loving life with you.